What's up, guys? It's Team Vile up in here. We're gonna do a little podcast today. We're just gonna kind of talk about what we've been doing, what we're going to do. Gonna throw some gameplay of Advanced Warfare and Destiny in the back. So, the point of a podcast is just to listen while you're doing something else. So you could be playing video games, or I don't know, doing some work, and you can just listen to us chat. So, why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm Azurith. I'm kind of the co-founder of Team Vile. But yeah, that's really it.
So, our topics today are our gaming history. We're going to go over that. We're going to go over our school and social life. And then we're just going to talk about the future of our channel as a whole and how we're planning to do things in the future. So, why don't you start out by telling us your first video games?
First video games I ever played. Well, first video game I ever really played, I'm pretty sure it was Sonic on the Sega Genesis. It's a pretty great game. It's one of like the first video games that really got me into video games. It was way back when I was like, I think 5. But yeah.
Oh.
But the thing that really got me into video games, I know it's gonna sound corny, but when I was about 9, one of my friends in my neighborhood introduced me to Minecraft. That's honestly what really inspired my love for video games. So, yeah.
When you played Minecraft, did you do solo or did you play online? What really got you into it?
I think it might have been the multiplayer aspect because Hunger Games was so much fun for me for some reason. Like, I played that like almost every day for 2 years straight, and it was still fun. So, I don't know.
My dad was coming in clutch way back when with the GameCube. Yeah. That was my first ever console. I remember Super Monkey Ball 2 and Mario Party 7. Those were pretty awesome games that I played. I remember I spent so much time playing Super Monkey Ball 2, and my dad was like, okay, well, he needed something to play while we're on like a road trip. So then he got me a Game Boy. Oh.
Yeah, I got a Game Boy too when I was like 7 or something. I played.
Remember my dad first got me Star Wars.
Yeah, same.
But I didn't play that all that much. I played what was it? Mario 2.
Yo, that's so weird. That's what I played too when I got mine.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. What
Star
Wars was
the,
it?
I think they're like the Revenge of the Sith one. I'm not too sure.
Oh my gosh! That was exactly what I had. That's hilarious.
That's awesome.
So, how was the GameCube or the Game Boy? How did it stop being a part of your?
I think it was about the first time, because that was like the second like video game I've almost ever played, or like console thing, you know. But I don't know. It was because I played the Sega Genesis for a while, and it's like all I had, and then I found out there's like other types of video games. And I was like, wow, this is really cool. So I started playing the Game Boy, and I ended up stopped playing it probably around, I'm gonna say like 9, right around the time I got my first computer, and I just started playing the crap out of every other video game. But yeah, so.
What was your first person shooter?
I believe it was Battlefield. Yeah.
Oh, you see, I had the white Xbox, the old ones, the one that had the fan and it would hum while you were playing it. I remember the first games I had on it is because it came with it was Lego, Indiana Jones, and Kung Fu Panda. My first ever first-person shooter was World at War.
Actually, I don't know if it's like it's the first one I owned. The first one I played was Black Ops 1 Zombies. Oddly enough.
Oh, I remember I played World at War. I played the campaign of that on my Wii.
Struggles.
On my Wii. I remember I went into GameStop with my mom, and I was like, Mom, can I please buy Call of Duty? It's the games that all the cool kids are playing. And so she kind of agreed to it. And so then we asked the guy, we were like, what's a better Call of Duty? World at War or MW2?
Oh.
and he kind of cheated us out of it and said that I should get World at War.
Yeah.
And that would have been cool if MW2 was my first
Yeah,
call.
Yeah. Black Ops 1, though, when I started playing it, I don't know why, I just didn't really like it. I didn't really start getting into, like, the FPSs until I turned 12.
Where'd you play
one of my friend's house. My friend Alex's house.
Oh. Coming in clutch. I remember, it was my 4th grade birthday that I got a black Xbox, and with that came Black Ops 1, and then after that I played through the years, got Modern Warfare 3. Then Black Ops 2 was when I really started actually playing it. Like, I got the season pass and I played all the zombies maps. That's when I met a lot of my friends, and after that I've just been kind of a fan. I really quit and started doing graphic design after like the fall of Ghost, I guess you could say. And I came back at Advanced Warfare, and I kind of got into the sniping scene around then. And that's when I played Destiny, got my Xbox One, and yeah, that's kind of brought me to where I am now.
I first really got into FPS the same as you did with Black Ops 2. It was just such a fun game. Oh, voice cracked. Basically it was best game at that time, and I just loved the crap out of it. So it's kind of really what got my love into video games.
I still play Black Ops 2. I played at my dad's yesterday. Oh, it was so much fun.
I would.
What Steam gamer tags have you had?
I think I had like Tron versus Gaming, Legendary Craft, and then now it's just Azurith. I had a lot of them.
When did you begin playing Borderlands?
I
know that's a favorite of ours. That's one that hits close to home.
I think it's around. Let me check. I have it on my Steam real quick. I don't want to be missing out on these dates. Let's see here.
I started playing Borderlands around the time that Black Ops 2 came out.
I played it around the time you introduced me to it, about when I was hanging out at your house and, we were just chilling playing Borderlands 2. I thought it was a crappy game at first.
I remember that. We were playing split screen and you're like, dude, this game kind of sucks. And then I was like, dude, it's really fun. That's one of those games that I have a saying for. There's two types of people in this world. The ones that dislike Borderlands and the people who own it. It's one of those games. That goes for Destiny, and it goes for people who have seen the Star Wars movies. True. I hate Star Wars. You've ever seen it? No. Yeah. So, my gamer tags, it started out as Horror 2. I don't know why. Genius. But, that was super weird. That was on my white Xbox. Then I got my black one, and then I don't even remember what it came with, but I remember I wanted nothing more than the name to be Shadow Killer. I was like, that's such a cool name, because there's a killer that lives in the shadows. And I that's what I wanted so much. But after that, I just kind of, it was already taken, so I was like, what do I want? So I named myself Rockstar 36008. Not
OG
even
gamer
lying.
tag right there.
OG gamer tag F. I don't know why, but I was like, it was kind of that period where I was like, I want to be a rock star when I grow up, so I just named it that. And then I was like, I need to put a number behind this, and I was like, well, it's a really cool number, 360. And then that was taken, so I was like, alright, I'll just put 08 on it. And yeah, that
one of the main reasons why I chose Tron vs. Gaming as my very first gamer tag. It's gonna sound really corny, but back then I was a little Sky's Minecraft fanboy, and he created a second channel. It was like a gaming channel. It was like Sky vs. Gaming or some crap. So I was like, and I really liked the movie Tron, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna Tron vs. Gaming.
Dude, Tron was badass.
That was my gamer tag for like...
Dude.
Tron was my main YouTube channel gamer tag for like a solid 2 years up until I turned 12, and I was like, screw it. I just made another channel because channel's starting to do bad, so yeah.
I remember, it's like, I remember it was 5th grade, sorry, I'm in a weird jumble, that my friends and I, we were like, this was Black Ops 2, we were like, alright, we should make a Call of Duty clan, and they were like, what should we call it? And we were like, we should go lowercase x, uppercase elite, lowercase x, uppercase an animal, lowercase x. So they were all like X elite X. I think one was like turtle, one was panda. And I kind of did what was right, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna make mine really funny. I'm gonna make it COD, like the fish, and also like the game, you know? And they were so mad at me. They were like, dude, you're supposed to name it after an animal. And I'm like, I did. It's a fish. And then they were like, no, well, if you named it X fish, that would have been okay. And I'm like, what? And that was really dumb. So I kept that because I didn't want to change my gamer tag because you know I have to pay. And I kept it that for forever. And then I think it was around March that I changed it to Unbound Mercenary.
Yeah. So, what do you want to talk about next?
So, I was gonna say that we could talk about, nerd school.
Oh, God, okay.
What life
I feel
is
on a
like.
rant about that, but, yeah.
Alright, okay. I'm gonna get a timer here, and I'm gonna give you 1 minute to go on the rant.
You gotta give them, like, a little backstory, though, to, like, describe the school, you know. So don't say the name, but obviously.
This school sucks a big wankin' ass. You ready? Alright. This school has 6th graders learning at a 9th grade level. Back in 6th grade, we were learning physics, chemistry, and biology. Now, in 8th grade, we're learning AP World History, a class that most people take their junior year. It is so horrible.
I mean...
It's... Some of the teachers are good, and they kind of understand how hard it is, and then some of the teachers, oh my gosh, they're like, they think it's a public school, that if you're doing bad, that means that you're just stupid. But here, if you're doing bad, you're still fucking smart.
Yeah. It's like a C in this school, like an A++++ in public school.
Yeah.
It sucks.
When C is your best grade.
Literally, I only have 1 A. The struggle. It's so bad.
Yeah, I know. I don't think I have an A. And you know what the worst part is? We take our big tests after winter break. And yet we're not supposed to have homework over winter break.
Basically forces us to study over break, you know?
Yeah,
I ain't gonna do that.
Study over break.
I'm just gonna go hard next week.
Yeah. So... Alright.
Well, hold up. We haven't described every single class that we're taking right now.
Okay. I'll describe my schedule. Okay. So, I go in, right? And then I have either... I'll just say it like what most common. I have economics in 8th grade. Fuck that school. Alright. Next, we have chemistry. After that, we have AP World History. Then we have lunch. Now, you're probably going to be like, wow, lunch is great. But we don't... We have 20 minutes for lunch. We don't have time to do anything. So you're probably going to be like, well, what do you do for the rest of that time? We have to go study. We have to go study 3 out of 5 days. And those other days, we have to go and take our language for 75 minutes, which we'll get on to next. I'm taking Mandarin Chinese, and my boy Azurith over here is taking French, so that is bullshit. And if we're not doing that, we're taking biology.
Yeah.
Then, After that, we're going into English, and English is okay. But after that, we have frickin' math. Alright, they're probably gonna be like, well, math is great. But 8th graders taking pre-calculus, that is not okay. And then after that, we have our elective. And the elective is pretty fun.
Alright, let me just grab my schedule. So, I walk into school, tired as fuck. I have to go into my math room, sit my tired ass on the cold ass seat. Then I gotta listen to this fat Japanese guy talk about math that I don't even care about for a solid 50 minutes while I'm half asleep. And I hate math already, so it's even worse. It's terrible. And next I got English, which is pretty cool. I like my English teacher. She's really awesome. I don't know why.
She has, like, the most... You want to explain after?
I don't.
Okay. That's another story. We'll save that for you.
But anyways, after English, I either have chemistry, physics, but just for this example, I'm just going to say I have physics. Physics, my teacher is like, I swear, he's like taking some pan before class. He's just smoking that good kush.
He's so out of it. You go into class, and he'll just be kind of staring off into the distance, and he'll be like, hey, I have a question. And he won't answer you for like 3 solid minutes. And I'll be like, okay, what's your question? And by that time, he'd already figured it out.
And he's like, he seemed like he's like, I can't tell if he's like tired or bored. He's just, every time.
He's just there to get paid.
His voice is sleep-inducing. Like, I'm gonna be real. It's bad. And after physics, well, we have lunch, and Unbound already explained that. And after lunch, we got AE, which is academic expansion. And it's alright, I guess. It gives you some time to finish the homework, but it's...
I always thought about that. I love how it's called AE, and guess what program we use the most?
Oh, yeah. After Effects. That's true.
Yeah. Alright, so continue.
And then after AE, I have French, most of the case in French. Oh, God.
Oh, French is so... I have to take Mandarin. It's so hard.
My teacher... French for me, though, is pretty easy, since I took French for like 5 years. I took the class, French, this time, because it's easy grade. I don't really have to study at all. But my French teacher is so annoying. She grades our stuff so harshly. Like, for example, if I did like a page in our notebook, it's out of 25 points. If I miss like a freaking accent on an E on like a letter or a word or some crap, she takes off like freaking 5 points. So annoying.
Oh my gosh, that's
it's bad. And then
the only thing I wish about Mandarin is like you don't really know a lot about it. It's like if you're taking any other language at our school, you can it's letters. You can see it and you can be like, all right, I don't know this, but I know what it looks like in English, so I can get somewhere. But with Mandarin, it's just freaking lines and circles, and you're like, what the hell is going on? What does this mean? And you have no idea if you have no ideas. Logic. But it's so annoying.
Yeah, that must suck. I just look at mine and I'm like, wow, what's that mean? like Spanish and stuff, you can kind of see what's going on, but Mandarin, like, what the hell?
Mandarin is horrible. Wait, what other language? Oh, Latin.
Latin was pretty easy for me, but that was in like 5th grade.
Yeah, Latin was easy.
So I don't know. I don't know if that really counts.
Alright, to all listening, we will be going on a snowboarding trip, and we're gonna do a ton of vlogging, so expect that video coming real soon, probably next weekend?
Or like Saturday, yeah, I don't know. Sometime this week.
But
it'll be up.
It's gonna be really fun. Basically, we wanted to explain our channel, Team Vile, is based on... Started out with 3 guys, and we're kind of moving into 4 who... Well, we're just friends, and we were playing Call of Duty. And me and Azurith, we're graphic designers, so we thought, hey, what if we just took all of the cool clips that we got and just made a bunch of edits about it? So, currently, we have me, Vile Mercenary. We have Azurith. And then we have MLGR10. So he doesn't play all that much Call of Duty, but he plays Halo and Battlefield, as you saw in our revelation. And yeah, so we're moving in. We're having another friend, Vile Catalyst. He's gonna be joining us soon. We all go to our school, and it was actually kind of funny how we started, because I was like, I brought up to Azurith one day, I was like, we have a bunch of clips from COD and Destiny. What if I just put them all together and made an edit about it? I was like, or what if we make a dual edit, where I take some of the clips and you take some and we make them, which we probably will be doing soon. It was just we didn't have all that many clips, so I just kind of had to do it myself. But definitely soon we're going to. And then once I created that, which took me ages,
struggles.
I was like, all right, well, what if I just make an entire clan channel for Team Vile? So we did that, and yeah, that's how we're doing it.
We're really hoping to grow this channel in the next year, and really gonna push our content and see where it goes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So we're expecting in the future we're probably gonna have an RC challenge. So comment down below if you are a player or an editor, because we would really like to see how many people are how would be willing to have this RC contest. Because we'd like to recruit some people. After we tried to do the SOAR RC. It's some kind of good clips, but I don't think
you just have to have a really
good
big subscriber base to even join, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But
you have to grind like many hours a day to hit good
nobody
clips.
got time for that, except for basement dwellers. But yeah.
Yeah, we up in here. Before we wrap this up, I wanted to ask, what does your setup look like?
Yeah, comment down below. I'd like to see what's up.
I kind of meant that for you,
Okay.
but whatever.
So, do you want me to describe it? Okay, so, well, I got this L-looking desk. It's made of glass, so it's pretty cool. It's like dark tinted glass, and then all the way to the far left of it, I got my computer. Next to that, I got my Xbox One. Next to that, I have a BenQ monitor. Then behind that, I have just a crap ton of messy cords. And then next to that, I have another monitor for my computer. And I have this cool Razer keyboard. And I have this Razer Vespula, I think, mouse pad. And then I have just my mouse pad. And then next to that, I have my headset. So, yeah. It's kind of hard to explain, but probably show it in the vlog or something.
Yeah. My setup is pretty simple. It's a simple rectangle desk. On the left, I have my TV. The middle, I have my Xbox One, and on the right, I have my computer. And then out in the front, I have my mic, my keyboard, my Elgato, and my mouse.
Yeah.
It's kind of it's really cool because I can just turn my chair when I'm playing and then turn it when I'm editing or whatever, and kind of do it all in one simple motion.
Yeah. So?
Okay. So, thank you all for watching. If you have made it this far, I
Kudos
hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Comment down below what you want to see if you want to join. Maybe some topics that you want to see in our next one. See you later.
Peace.